Hello, welcome to Inner Peace. My name is Dr. Angela Hargrove, and I'm going to introduce you to my team today and what we'll be doing in the future.
Hi everyone, I'm Tasha. I am a licensed psychotherapist here at Inner Peace.
I'm Sherry Green, and I'm a licensed clinical social worker as well here at Inner Peace Counseling.
And so what we want to do today is just tell you a little bit about ourselves, how long we've been in Charlotte, how long we've been doing this work, and what we have to offer here at Inner Peace. Again, I'm Dr. Angela Hargrove. I'm a licensed psychologist. I have been here in Charlotte, going on about 21 years. I've been doing private practice for 14 years. I started Inner Peace somewhere about 14 years ago, and I've been doing this ever since. I used to work at UNC Charlotte in their counseling center. Let's see, what else is good to know? Mostly I specialize in working with women and adults. And so I'll tell you a little bit more about that, but I want to pass it on to Tasha.
Yes, everyone. My name again is Tasha Ganthier, and I am from New York. Went to New York University. I have been now in the clinical field for almost 20 years. Here in Charlotte for 5 years, in North Carolina as a total for about 8 years. My specialty here at the practice is primarily marital and couples work, and including lifespan development challenges that people face in their lives. So those are my primary specialties here at the practice. And come on in, go ahead.
I'm Sherry Green again, and I guess I'm the newbie to the practice.
She is.
I've only been in Charlotte about 2 years, and I was just trying to figure out with these ladies how long I've been here. So about 1.5 years I've been here. I've been in private practice, though, in upstate New York for better than 9 years. I guess I focused mostly on children and adolescents with anxiety disorders and some maybe mood disorders and behavioral disorders. Since I've been in Charlotte and with this practice, I serve primarily adolescents through adults. I have a big connection to family dynamics, and I really like to work with family units and kind of see where people fit in their families and get family history background. What philosophies I follow when I'm practicing, I really follow strengths-based, solutions-focused, eclectic, what works for them, where they meet me.
Mm-hmm. So the one good thing about us is that we all kind of work from that strength-based model. I'm a counseling psychologist, and that's the way I've trained. And Tasha, as a social worker, also looks at strength. So it's one of the big things that we focus on. The practice as a whole is a generalist practice. We see about everybody, just about. I would say our practice is about 70% women, maybe about 60% now. Seem to be getting more men.
Yes, a lot more.
And I would say we're probably about 60 to 70% African American, and then the rest will be a host of other races and cultures. We see primarily adults. We do see high functioning teens.
Yes.
And their parents. But again, we see a lot of women, professional women in particular. And so that's a little bit more of our marketing will be catered towards professional women. I do a lot of work in general with women who are aging. So in the sense of 45, 50 and over, kind of looking at our next steps, how to live a better life, how to live your best life now, how to figure out what it is that you really want to be doing and start doing it. At this age, it's time. And so we do a lot of work around reaching your dreams or dreaming period, or just figuring out where we want to go next. Anything else you guys want to add to that?
I think also we should add that one of my passions is group work, and so I really enjoy group work. Women, family, men, I like group work. And one of the reasons I like it is because you get to see other people that are having the same kind of struggles that you are having, and also that are overcoming those struggles with strengths that maybe you can use. A lot of the work that I do is to kind of help people develop coping strategies so that they can manage things like anxiety-based symptoms or mood-based symptoms or system-based symptoms.
Mm-hmm.
Just typical strengths that some people might not think of, but that when they're going through something, but that once we kind of talk about it, we kind of figure it out. So that's kind of what I do in group. It's also what I do in my private practice individually.
Yes, and one of the things that we all do really well is help people identify where their gaps are in their journey, their development. Lifespan development is a big part of my philosophy here at the practice, working with people to identify attachment disorders, developmental breaks and gaps emotionally, so we can help you identify where you are emotionally and not just cognitively. A lot of our clients are professional women. They come in with significant challenges in their relationships with their partners. And some of those challenges come from our history, the dynamics of our family, our culture. And that is a big part of lifespan development, because we don't do enough work in identifying the challenges where we are in our lives and why we continue to follow the same patterns that affect us in a negative way. So we want to help you guys identify how to focus on positive traits and positive things in your journey and things to incorporate in your life to move away from maladaptive, what we call very diseased philosophies of thinking that prevent you from moving forward in your journey. So in that part of the practice, we do all of that, do very well, and we engage in that specifically. For me, I use that in every area of my practice as well, when it includes couples and marital counseling. We identify where couples are, how they cooperate with each other, what the things are that don't work in their relationship, by using what's working in their relationship to kind of push away those negative things that don't work. So we want to make sure you guys have a holistic time here to feel organically connected to us as practitioners, so you can feel that this is a place for you when it comes to being here at Inner Peace with us.
No, we still do the traditional stuff. We work with people with anxiety and depression. We just don't use that language a lot. What we talk about is all the things that cause anxiety and depression. And so if those are the things you feel like you're suffering from, I mean, it's the very things that we take care of, but it's usually all those other things going on in your life that add to those problems. And so we do try to work from a more integrative perspective. So we're going to ask about your health. We're going to ask about how you're eating and sleeping and generally taking care of yourself. So all those things are important to us. Anything else you guys think we should add?
I just want to, I think people should know that one of the things we do is help people move towards a sense of wellness, wherever they are, whatever the diagnoses that they bring in, or whether they bring in a diagnosis with them. That the goal is always to help you to move towards a sense of wellness, a sense of ease, so that you're feeling better when you leave our practice than you did when you started.
Yes, yes.
So over the next couple of months, as we do these, we're going to try to aim for the first and third Thursdays every month. And we're just going to bring you a variety of topics that we encounter here at the practice related to all the topics that we've talked about. So whether we're talking about managing depression or anxiety or changing careers or figuring out what your true purpose is, all the way down to managing relationships. All those kinds of things we'll be talking about, and we'll give you a little bit of a heads up just before the next one about what we will be talking about.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
So we look forward to seeing you guys again in the future. And thanks.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Stay well.
Trying to end this thing.